Thank you to Microsoft for sponsoring this video. I could not be more excited to be making this video because lately I have been using some incredibly innovative technology that is seriously increasing my productivity. And you all know that I am nothing if not productive. It is my pride and joy. So Hannah and I are going to tell you about this amazing technology, and then to illustrate how I'm just being a productive monster lately, I'm going to give you a little insight into my new morning routine where I'm using this technology.
There's nothing like a nice, calm, snowy day at home to be productive.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
It's time
To talk
about
our lives. We live in a time of ever-increasing technology and innovation that should make people more productive and creative and functional. Unfortunately, a lot of the innovations that come out today, the disabled community is often forced to adapt the technology rather than technology being adapted to individuals' specific needs until Microsoft Adaptive Accessories. Microsoft Adaptive Accessories are a whole ecosystem of devices that allow people with disabilities to use their bodies with their technology in more functional, comfortable, productive, and creative ways. So that might sound kind of vague. I think it would be more helpful if we describe some of the specific items that I've been using within the Microsoft Adaptive Accessory ecosystem. This is the Microsoft Adaptive Mouse. It is so lightweight, I can almost pick it up, and that's really saying something. It's easy to move. You can change the sensitivity, which I love, so like only a little bit of movement makes the mouse cursor move a lot. The buttons are easy to press. The disabled community worked with Microsoft in the creation of these devices, so you know we got it right.
Shane has a very limited range of motion, so we weren't sure how he could possibly use a mouse. He hasn't used one in like over a decade, but we were blown away by how easy this mouse was to move. Like he said, you move it the tiniest bit and the cursor moves a lot. So we were really, really impressed by the Microsoft Adaptive Mouse.
The next item is the Microsoft Adaptive Hub. This is kind of like the command station of the adaptive accessories. It allows you to connect multiple devices and buttons that work for you, and then you can program those buttons to do specific things on your devices. Then there are the Microsoft Adaptive Buttons. These pair with your Adaptive Hub and allow you to make your technology do a variety of really helpful things. So I've been using the D-pad button, and basically I can program 8 different commands for my Surface Pro. So I can say the up arrow makes the weather open, or the down arrow does the copy command. And the really neat thing is you can program macros, which are combinations of keyboard inputs. So let's say I'm editing a photo, and the shortcut to zoom in is the plus sign. I'm just making this up. And then the next thing I'm going to do is erase, and to bring up the eraser, I would press E. I can actually make a single command that means plus arrow and then E, and so I don't have to press multiple different buttons to make it do one action. I just press up arrow, and suddenly it zooms in and my eraser is available. For instance, when I am editing photos of Hannah, I often have to erase all of her many horrible blemishes.
No.
So this command can be really useful. Okay, it is a winter wonderland outside. I'm gonna go frolic, and then tomorrow I will show you my new and improved productive morning routine.
Shane, it is -4 degrees outside.
I don't care, I'm frolicking. I'm frolicking, I'm frolicking, I'm frolicking. I'm stuck.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You look tired.
Coffee,
Got your eye mask on up there?
coffee, coffee, coffee.
Shane, are you wearing the same shirt as yesterday?
It's my snow day outfit.
It's snow day again today?
It's still snowing.
And that's all it takes to be a snow day? Oh. And this, everyone, is Shane's favorite mug. Hey Shane, before you move on to showing the mouse and everything, why do you still have the eye mask on your head?
Because I'm afraid what my hair looks like underneath.
So we're just gonna leave it there?
We're gonna leave it and pretend it's normal.
Okay.
You give it that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so here we go. I have my Microsoft Adaptive Mouse, Microsoft Adaptive Button, which is paired with my Microsoft Adaptive Hub over there. And the first thing I like to do to begin my productive morning is to simply gyrate the Microsoft Adaptive Mouse.
Oh.
Perfect.
You're really moving it all around.
It just feels really good, if I'm being honest. No, but I wanted to illustrate like how simple it is to move this thing. Like I am applying no force or energy, and I can reach every single area of the screen, allowing for maximum productivity. The way I genuinely begin my day is by checking the weather. Now, I can do this by looking outside and seeing that it is an icy, horrible nightmare, or
Yep.
I can use my adaptive button, which I have programmed the up arrow to open up my weather app.
Oh, let's see this. Wow, there it is. 0 degrees. That's a nice temperature.
And the weather report has confirmed, still horrible outside. So some other things that I would do in my normal morning routine is check the news. I can program a button to bring the news right up. Sometimes when I'm doing something, like read the news, it's difficult for me to scroll down the page. Like that can be really annoying on a trackpad. Guess what? I can program a button to scroll up and down. Or the adaptive mouse, if you can come over here, has this really gentle and light touch wheel that is redefining how I scroll through pages.
Wow.
So I read the news, and then I typically check my email. Guess what? Button assigned to open up my email. And the neat thing is that within applications, I can have a whole nother set of commands for my adaptive buttons. So maybe I don't want to be able to open the weather while I'm in my email, but I would rather the up button be, print this page. I can do that using this button. If you look here, so this is where I can program all of the commands for the button. So I can say I want the down right button to do any of these things. I can make up my own macro, which is really helpful. The final thing I do in my productive morning routine is more for my wife than anyone else. And, I kind of prioritize my position as the best husband that ever lived. So
I cannot wait to hear this.
I like to begin the day by writing a love note to my beautiful wife.
You have never done that before.
Well, I've been so productive that I have a little more time now, so I'm going to be writing you a love note.
Every day?
The way that I do that is I have a button programmed to open up the voice dictation feature on my Surface Pro here. And so I have Word open, and now I simply tap it. Dear Hannah, light of my life, passion of my soul, hero of my journey. Now, see, that didn't feel right. So what I can do is use my mouse to select the text. Okay. And now I've programmed my down button to cut. And I will start again.
Oh, you really don't have to.
Dear Hannah, heart and flame of my soul, fire of my ever-burning desire, I want to remind you of my love. No.
You know what? How about we just don't do this another one? That's okay. You're done. That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed Take your productivity to the next level with technology that adapts to you. You can learn more at the link down in the description. Thank you again to Measure Self for sponsoring.